Hi there, so in this video I'm going to try and show you how to use our UGC platform for displaying videos with inside Dynamatic, similar to apps like VideoWise or Get Tolstoy or a lot of these other ReelUp and a lot of these other apps that do it. So we built this platform directly into Dynamatic with the idea that merchants who either use those apps don't have to use them anymore, or if you've never done anything like this, it's an opportunity to highlight some of your UGC. Now, the way the platform is set up is there's two elements to this setup. There is the portion where you essentially maintain your videos. So you manage your videos, you upload your videos into Dynamatic, connect them to products or playlists and so on. And then there's the element of how are you going to display those specific videos within a product page, collection page, and so on. So for this video, we're going to focus on the back-end side of things. So under a section called Tools, this is where we like to keep our more robust tools that are outside of the typical setup within Dynamatic. So for example, in Dynamatic, we may have widgets that have settings and elements with inside the widget, but then for products that features that require more robust setup, we have separate connections for that. So in the tool section, we have something called UGC Manager. When you click UGC Manager, you'll see a setup like this where you'll have all your videos that you've uploaded into Dynamatic will show up over here. You have your product manager where you can see all the different products in your store. You have an option to create different playlists. So if you wanted to create a playlist of mixed videos and stuff like that, you can. And so our first step right now is going to be to add assets. So I just went on TikTok for example, and I downloaded a bunch of videos. These videos are not mine. I'm making it clear that we don't own these videos. We just grabbed, I don't know, what is it, five random videos of t-shirts within TikTok just so that I could test uploading them into the system. So the first one I'm uploading is right now. I uploaded this video. I'm going to add all 5 of them. I've never tested uploading bulk. I'm going to see if I could do all bulk right now and see if they all upload together. It looks like you can do bulk videos. Okay, so you can see I've uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. Now, here's something to understand. When you upload an asset or a video to Dynamatic, all you've essentially done is put an asset into our system. Now your job is going to be, depending on how you want to display this, is to decide whether you want to add these videos into a playlist or tag them to a product. When I say tag them to a product, what we're essentially doing is saying, hey, we're going to create a relationship between this video that you've uploaded to your product collection or catalog within your Shopify store. So for example, you may have an influencer video on your TikTok or something you were tagged on that you have permission to use that has 6 products in it. Right? Let's say, for example, it's a skincare routine video and the person is showing their whole skincare routine, and 5 out of the products inside that video are products that you sell. In which case, that video really is associated to 5 products, not just to that one product, right? And the beauty of being able to tag it to multiple products means that that same video will display on all 5 of those products if they've been tagged. So when you tag a product to a video, to an asset, what you're essentially doing is you're building a relationship between that product and that video. Now, you could then decide, do you want that product to display on that video or not display on, do you want that video to display on that product or not? But the tagging is what builds that relationship. Another option is to create a playlist. Let's say, for example, you have a bunch of different videos of your brand. They're not specifically targeted to products. Maybe it's just a bunch of UGC videos of customers telling telling their fans how much they like your brand, right? And this is something where you'll have a bunch of random videos that are related to your brand that you want to display on a collection page or on the home page as a carousel. So instead of creating a relationship between specific products where there isn't really specific products being mentioned in the video, you may want to just create a playlist of a bunch of good videos that are interconnected to a specific playlist. And then in our widget, you'll be able to select a playlist. So for the purpose of this, we're going to do both. We're going to create a playlist. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a playlist. I'm going to call this the demo playlist. And in this playlist, we're going to add a bunch of different videos. So we're going to add all of them. So we're going to add them to the playlist. We're going to add it to the demo playlist one that we just created. So I created a playlist now with all 5 of these videos. Now I'm also going to tag them to specific products. Now I'm going to pause the video. And now you'll see all your different products are here. You can see which products you've already selected. So we haven't selected any. I'm just going to choose, I'm going to search men's. Green Thumb and handmade soap and Kriya Pora. So I'm going to do both of these. So I'm tagging them to both those products. You can see it has 2 products tagged to it. I'm going to do the same thing on this one.
Anything comfort colors I am just a sucker for, but look at this, the tomatoes. This print is so stinking cute, and honestly all of my graphic tees at this point are comfort colors.
And finally the last product. Okay, so now that I've tagged, what I've done is I've created a playlist where I have all these 5 videos. I've also associated these 5 videos to 2 specific products. Now remember, in your case, you may have more products, specific videos that only show 5 products, so you'll only tag them to those products. This isn't the only way to do this. Another way to do this is you can upload all your videos to the system, go to your product manager, look at each, search for each product, and then click them and tag them to specific products. So you can say, hey, this product I want to add to these 5 videos, and then you could select all the videos that you want to tag to that specific product. So you can do it either way. So for example, let's do this as an example right now, right? You have organic deodorant, sensitive, half and half deodorant. I'm going to click this and I'm going to associate all. I'm going to associate all videos to that specific product. So ultimately what's going to actually happen now is we're going to have 3 videos associated to these products. Now if I, for example, go to my videos, you'll see I have this video. Should have been associated to all of them. This is showing 5. Actually, this seems to be a little, oh, now it's updated. So now you can see there's 2 videos, 2 products. It took a second to update, but you can see now we have 3 products because we just added the organic deodorant sensitive through the other method. So you have actually 2 ways of doing this, either from the video side or from the product side. And so now you're done with the back end side. You've uploaded everything, you have everything the way you want it. Now we could move on to doing the front end side, side of things, which I will create in a second video for the front end side of things.